So I want to facilitate some quadriceps action, so it might be a good inner range quad exercise if we're using it as a strength exercise, but as a dynamic stretch, same thing. I'm sorry if this rubs on your hair a bit. So I give a resistance here, and then what I want you to do is actively squeeze your quadriceps, squeeze your thigh muscle, and straighten your knee, and then control it forward. Now you notice we're not going through a large range of movement, and the other thing is don't make your resistance here too heavy, because then it becomes a strength dose, and if it's overpowering, it's too heavy, they won't get through the whole range. All you want is enough stimulus that it helps that quadriceps squeeze, and then if you actively extend, that you get quadriceps, look at the guns, quadriceps muscle activity to facilitate that active control. And the nice thing about this being in standing, that's functionally what they need to do as well. They need to be able to stand on one leg with a straight knee instead of limping around as they walk. So just nice, easy work through there. But that can be a really helpful one. Okay. But your prone knee hang, so just jump up on here as well, just so that you get this line. Okay, so thigh on the bed, patella off, and just hanging there. So I generally suggest that people do this at the end of the day. I want them to go to bed with a straight knee, released, relaxed knee. They're going to flex their knee through the night, which is generally we do, don't we? We'll curl up a little bit, but I want them to undo any tightness that's built up over the day. They can then add a weight around their ankle. It doesn't have to be heavy because the length of the lever is quite long. But you know, do you use hot packs, the wheat bags that you put in the microwave to heat up? They drape quite nicely, and they've got a bit of weight to them, so they, or rice bags or whatever you've got in the bags, they can give a nice weight around the ankle to give an extended stretch. And then roll over onto your back for me. The other thing with passive knee extension stretches is make sure that you have enough room underneath the calf to clear the knee. So in this position here, it's limited really just by the calf bulk on the bed. So you need to have this up high enough, but if I only have it lifted that far, it's still the calf that's the limiter. It's got to be up in this position where there's a passive knee extension relaxed. Again, you could put the wheat bag or the hot pack or anything else above the knee if they tolerate that. But make sure that the patella is pointing straight up at the ceiling so that they're not rotating into position, which generally a lot of people want to rotate out, but also the nice thing about rotating out takes the pressure off the knee, which is not what we want to do. We want to keep it on. So my parameters are, I suggest they start with 3 to 5 minutes of a sustained stretch. Warn them, it is going to feel stiff and tight when you start to bend it again. But you may also find it feels a bit achy through the knee. It should resolve. Now, as long as it resolves, stick with the same parameters and then try and increase it up to 10 minutes. But you want a nice, sustained, passive hold of those soft tissue structures at the back of the knee. Okay, let's move on. Now,